Good snap, the hold, the kick is up, the kick is good!
Will be a swing by Kramer, kept alive by Jalbert. Lucas with the attack off the side of the block for the kill.
Cassette, he looks to go off guard, tucks back inside to the A gap, and he gets in for the touchdown.
Harrington, angle, off a touch, diving, Dunbar, holy cats, wow!
Starcevic in the shotgun, play action, looking for man, has him down the field to his brother Starcevic for the touchdown. It's 31 yards. Jake.
Alston Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And a good Monday evening to you and yours, and happy Veterans Day as well, and thank you to those who have served. I'm Chase Miller. We head to now the evening portion of the Region 1 Volleyball Tournament today here in Kindred, featuring the number 2 seed of Northern Cass with a mark of 24-11 on the season, going up against the number 7 seed of the Wyndmere Lidgerwood Warbirds, as the Warbirds at 23-10 on the year, head coached by Tanner Carlson. The Jags co-head coaches with Beth Head and Jamie Haslow. This season, the Warbirds have kind of been the kryptonite, if you will, of Northern Cass, as they defeated Northern Cass in the opening season tournament in Hunter and also swept the Jags back on September the 9th. But that's been the last meeting between these two teams. It's been over 2 months ago. The Warbirds have won 6 of the 7 sets against Northern Cass this season. We'll see if that can continue, or can Northern Cass, the defending back-to-back state champ, and a team that has won this region every year since 2020, can they find themselves back in the semifinals yet again? Both of these programs made it to the semifinal round last season in Lisbon. We'll take a quick break. When we come back after this, we'll dive into the matchup a little bit more, let you know about the out-of-town scoreboard from earlier today in Region 1, Region 2, 3, and more, and also some of the players to watch out for all ahead of the starting lineups and the opening serve today. This is the Region 1 Volleyball Tournament, and this is our Irie Insurance pregame show. Go online to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote. Started today. Back with more next in Kindred on YourLiveEvent.com.
We offer the greatest broadband that anyone can subscribe to. And that's because of the infrastructure that we have been able to build over the last decade. You know, we're talking 10 gigabit per customer. That's the network we're building. There's days I think about, what's the network going to be after I retire? Where it continues to evolve, and if it evolves as much as what it has in the last 73 years, we can't even dream what it's going to be in the future.
Riverside Building Center in Lisbon, North Dakota is Southeastern North Dakota's premier building supply headquarters. They have it all from the basic home improvements to complete pre-built homes. Their staff is knowledgeable in every product they sell and have over 110 combined years of experience. With their large inventory to sell from and a fleet of 6 delivery vehicles, Riverside Building Center in Lisbon can bring the products to your job site. From a hammer all the way to a home, they have you covered. Visit rbclisbon.com today. Riverside Building Center in Lisbon.
From on-site farm repairs to maintaining the condition of your vehicle, trust the staff at Welton's Tire Service. They've served the Lisbon area since 1972, guaranteeing customers satisfaction and workmanship from farm equipment, tire services, and preventative vehicle maintenance. You'll find it all from affordable prices, free estimates, to their knowledgeable technicians answering any question. Welton's Tire Service is locally owned and located on Main Street in Lisbon. For information, go online to weltonstire.net or call 701-683-5136.
The dedicated staff at Wyndmere Auto provides service and repair on cars, tractors, and trucks. In addition to auto and truck service, Wyndmere Auto is a CarQuest auto parts dealer. Plus, check out their selection of Alto's lawnmowers or bring your Alto's lawnmower for service. Wyndmere Auto is also a fast sprayer dealer, as they carry and sell sprayer parts and storage tanks. For shop hours specials or CarQuest auto products, go online to WyndmereAuto.com. Wyndmere Auto, located at 500 Highway 13 West in Wyndmere.
This is our Irie Insurance pregame show again today from Kindred. Taking a look at some of the other matches that have gone final across the state of North Dakota here tonight. Region 2, Mayport CG with a sweep of Cavalier. They will play the Thompson Tommies in the semis after Thompson 1-4 over Park River, Fordville, Lincoln, and Grafton right now well on their way against Midway Minto of joining them in the semifinals here of the Region 2 volleyball tournament. Region 3, Carrington will play Medina Pingree Buchanan in the semifinals. Lytton HMB winners in 4 over Oaks. They will play either Edgeley Collin Montpelier or Kidder County. Langdon area Munich with a sweep of Dunseith. They will go up against New Rockford Cheyenne out in Region 4. So that again is some of the out-of-town scores on the eastern side of the state so far with your out-of-town scoreboard here tonight across the state of North Dakota. Reminder, we will have coverage of the EDC volleyball tournament tomorrow. West Fargo against West Fargo Horace at 6 o'clock on yourliveevent.com for our video coverage. We will have continuous coverage of Region 1, 2, and 3 all the way through Thursday. Region 1 and 3 audio only. Region 2 is video again. And then we'll get to the Dakota Bowl on a Friday. The Kinder Vikings go up against the Aggies of Velva. That'll be Velva, Drake, Enemus, Garrison at 9 o'clock, and then the 9-man championship with New Rockford Cheyenne and Lemoore Litchfield Marion. That'll follow that game at noon. Again, go to yourliveevent.com or simply subscribe to our YouTube channel for matches and games coming up throughout the rest of the week. Take a quick break, and we come back on our Irie Insurance pregame show. Recap what happened earlier today in Region 1, players to watch out for, that and more ahead of our starting lineups today in Kindred.
World of chaos. You need superhero level protection.
I keep telling everyone they need to get the right protection for their lifestyle. Some do. We do.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes. Get the right protection for your lifestyle. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote and consultation.
Since its beginning, the Central Cass Booster Club has generated and helped sustain fan interest in the men's and women's athletic programs at Central Cass High School. Through the years, that mission has broadened to also enhance the youth programs throughout the community. For more information, search Central Cass Booster Club on Facebook or email centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. That's centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. Go Squirrels!
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Are you looking for your next vacation rental? Call or text Mason at Cleveguard Rentals 701-552-3181. Family fun, girls getaway, retreats and get-togethers. Call or text Mason 701-552-3181. Located on West McDonald Lake, your vacation awaits.
High school volleyball tonight continues on yourliveevent.com, featuring the Warbirds of Wyndmere, Lidgerwood, and Northern Cass Jags here earlier tonight. Fargo Oak Grove with a sweep of the Richland Colts, 3 sets again to none. Foster Devold with 12 kills in the win for Fargo Oak Grove, and they got a date with the number 5 seed Maple River Raiders. After the Raiders fended off the Kinder Vikings in 4. Brielle Killorn with 12 kills. Edison Hannig added 11 in the win for Maple River. Still to come, Central Cass and Sargent County after the conclusion, roughly 25 minutes after the conclusion of this volleyball match here later tonight in Kindred. Some of the players to watch out for both teams. As you see Northern Cass here, obviously Addie Winterquist, the middle hitter spot at 6 foot even. Hayden Crockett, they've had some nice season so far here. Tess Talbert in the back of the libero spot. If she handles things well from a passing perspective, just opens up the transition game more for Paige Boss and Emma Hovdenis at the center positions here for Northern Cass. Well, for the Wyndmere Lidgerwood Warbirds, they don't necessarily go as their middle in terms of Maria Jurdy, but it definitely helps. Jackie Gockler had herself a really nice performance for the Warbirds in their win against the Hankinson Pirates here. And then from there, if you just get a little balance of a Dodson Rod, a Frecking, As we mentioned, Gockler, the Warbirds balance has been the word this season for head coach Tanner Carlson. It's the number 2 seed Northern Cass and the number 7 seed of Wyndmere Lidgerwood. The Warbirds able to defeat Hankinson in straight sets to get to this point. Northern Cass earned a bye. We'll take a quick break and we come back after this. Starting lineups are around the corner next here on your liveevent.com.
School's mission is to foster student excellence in cooperation with family and community and to provide educational opportunities in a safe and caring environment. Thank you to everyone who has helped make this mission a reality. The state-of-the-art STEM Center, along with our theater, music wing, early childhood center, wellness center, and athletic complex will help set students up for success in school and life after graduation. They wish everyone at Central Cass good luck this year with their academics and activities.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neilsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsborough, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argusville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
Your local precision planting dealer in Hillsborough is now Agassi Precision Ag.
RDK 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 is now Agassi Precision Ag. You heard that right. RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer in Hillsborough, is now Agassi Precision Ag. Same location, employees, and customer service you deserve. Visit us at planterdoc.com.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
At Bank North, we strive to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. One transaction, one relationship, and one community at a time. We do it by supporting kids and schools, pitching in to help neighbors in need, partnering with rural businesses, and providing all the traditional and modern banking products and personalized lending services you expect from a reliable financial partner. Bank North, always true.
I'm PJ Rund, and I live in Mission Court in Ada, Minnesota. Here, there are a lot of people like it here. Well, what could be better?
I'm Molly, and I have lived here a little over 3 years now. I like the fact that I don't have stairs or elevators, and there's always some activities around here.
You can't help but like it here. That's what I say.
Our Irie Insurance pregame show continues here from Kindred, the final segment before we get to our starting lineups and the opening serve here tonight between, again, the Northern Cass Jaguars and alongside the Wyndmere Lidgerwood Warbirds. Taking a look at our Region 1 All-Academic team. Congratulations goes out to these players for both teams, with Tegan Bowen-Stingle for the Warbirds, Macy Gockler, with Maya Kackman and Reese Hosford. You have Hannah Nelson, also Emerson Johnson, Summer Steinhaus, and Sam Dodson-Rod with Milo Witt and Jalen here for the Warbirds, part of the All-Region 1 academic team. For Northern Cass, Avery Davidson, Tesh Jalbert with Danielle Sand, Hayden Crockett with Paige Bosch, Natalia Gietzen, Reese Lavig, Addie Winterquist, Liv Olson, Brooklyn Hoyland, Faith Fury, Emma Hubness, and Lauren Johnson, part of the Region 1 All-Academic team here this season. That does it for our pregame show. Again, brought to you in part by Irie Insurance. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service that you deserve at Irie Insurance. They covered all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote. Start it today. The broadcast of this tournament game has been authorized by special arrangement with the Board of Directors of the North Dakota High School Activities Association. We come back in Kindred, the Wyndmere Lidgerwood Warbirds in their black uniforms with the Vegas gold numerals going up against the Northern Cass Jaguars in their gold uniforms with the black numerals and lettering outlined here in white. Starting lineups are next here in Kindred.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
High school volleyball here today on yourliveevent.com. As we take a look at the starting lineups here, Bryn Williams, a senior defensive specialist at 5'5". Also Emerson Johnson, a senior center at 5'10". Maria Jurdy, a senior middle hitter at 6 foot even, with Summer Steinhaus, a senior at 5'10" here. Summer Steinhaus, again, another senior wearing a number 9. Jackie Gockler here wearing number 4, a senior. You also have Sam Dotson-Rod as well as Maya Kackman here tonight for the Warbirds. Again, Gockler, Williams, Johnson, Jurdy, Steinhaus, Dotson-Rod, and Kackman here for Tanner Carlson and the Warbirds. Well, for Northern Cass, they'll go like this. Tesh Jalbert, a junior libero at 5'7". Also Hayden Crockett, a senior at 5'9". You have Paige Bosch, a freshman, make that a senior setter. Also Addie Winterquist here, a senior middle hitter at 6 foot even. Faith Fury in the starting lineups alongside with Brooklyn Hoyland. And then you'll also see in there Reese Lavig here for the Jags. So again, Jalbert, Crockett, Bosch, Lavig, Winterquist, Hoyland, and Faith Fury here in the starting lineups this evening for Northern Cass. The Jags head coached by Beth Head and Jamie Haslow. We'll take a quick break. We'll get to the opening serve next here in the quarterfinals.
We love our pets. Accidents and messes included. Shaw Floor's Pet Perfect Carpet helps you love confidently with protection from everyday messes and odors. Designed with the whole family in mind, Pet Perfect features built-in protection from staining, fading, and pet hair. Make tails wag with Shaw Floor's Pet Perfect. Designed for you, perfect for your pet.
Available at Carpet World, 17th Avenue South, online at carpetworldfargo.com.
Since its beginning, the Central Cass Booster Club has generated and helped sustain fan interest in the men's and women's athletic programs at Central Cass High School. Through the years, that mission has broadened to also enhance the youth programs throughout the community. For more information, search Central Cass Booster Club on Facebook or email centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. That's centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. Go Squirrels!
It's the Region 1 Volleyball Tournament again on yourliveevent.com. Here today in Kindred, Wyndmere Lidgerwood, the 7th seed, going up against a 2-seeded Jags of Northern Cass. Winner of this match will make their way to the Region 1 semifinals tomorrow night, roughly at around 7:30. While the loser of this match will have their season come to a close. Northern Cass, again, they've won the region every year since 2020. Try to win it again. They won it in 2020, 21, 2, and 23. Trying to do it again here in 2024. Paige Bosch opening serve at 6:39, and the Region 1 quarters between the Warbirds and the Jags is underway. This one comes into the middle after the swing there by Kackman, blocked at the net. This will be down, and eventually a kill upcoming here for Wyndmere Lidgerwood. Sam Dotson-Rod earns the kill, and the Warbirds take the lead here at 1-0 after the block upcoming by Fury and Northern Cass. So on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, Warbirds up early here on our audio-only contest. Service here for the libero for the Warbirds with Steinhaus. As this one on the right-handed swing by Crockett, able to get over the net. And then this will be the Warbirds here, setting up to the outside with a attack there by Dotson. It's blocked at the net, eventually hit over on the third then with Emerson Johnson. Back set, right-handed swing. This one coming down in the kill for the Jags. Liv Olsen earns the point, and we're knotted at one apiece. Some years there's certain teams, no matter what your record or what your seed line is, that is just a tough road to hoe. And one of those for Northern Cass has been the Warbirds this season again early on. After the serve by Crockett, free ball across on the way there by Emerson Johnson. Northern Cass set middle, Winterquist down for the kill. Addie in the middle spot earns the point here for the Jags. It'll be her first to make it a 2-1 lead. Northern Cass up by 1. Crockett continues to serve with the running jump serve in the middle. Gockler with a dig. This one set up on the way there by Emerson Johnson, and eventually will be down for the kill. Warbirds will take the kill on the way there, as you'll see Wyndmere Lidgerwood here with Jurdy earning her first kill, and we're knotted at 2 apiece. Service here for the Warbirds will be upcoming again with their setter and Emerson Johnson. Bosch set middle, Winterquist, big swing, the transition game. Addie earns another point. That'll be her second kill. Now 3-2. So 3-2 with the lead here for Northern Cass, as they will head to the service line with Tesh Jalbert. Jalbert on to serve, back right corner, as you will see the Warbirds here. Little push across the net eventually by Emerson Johnson. Set outside for Northern Cass with Olsen. Almost got down, able to help it out. This one will be able over on Dotson eventually on the third. Bosch back set on the way. Here comes Brooklyn Hoyland over the double. There is Johnson. Make that Emerson, and eventually Jurdy just misses the end line to make it a 4-2 Northern Cass lead. So 4-2 Northern Cass out in front here, as they're doubling up the Warbirds early on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Tesh Jalbert on to serve Gockler, and eventually pushed across in the back right corner. As you'll see it coming middle, Winterquist. Gockler's there, tight. Jurdy able to get it across on the second. Northern Cass with the bump. Here comes Hayden Crockett. Was that 4? Yes, they will say it was 4 to make it now 4-3, unable to get over the net. Northern Cass will head to the service line as the Warbirds, will head to receive this serve from the Warbirds here with Dotson. Dotson in the middle. Crockett with a good pass to Bosch, as this one will come to Olsen over the double, down the line, out of play. No touch, and we're tied at 4 apiece. Third tie of set number 1, as the Warbirds will have it with Dotson. Dotson on the serve, back left corner. Winterquist to Olsen on the set. Addie in the middle now gets it across, but right into the Warbirds bench. And the Warbirds now make a little bit of a run with 3 consecutive points, as they will take the lead back. Service here for Dotson into the middle. Crockett. Paige Bosch trying to get that across, but we'll see a net violation on the aforementioned Paige to make it now 6-4. Largest lead early on for the Wyndmere Lidgerwood Warbirds here, as they lead it by 2. Warbirds with Dotson to the service line into the middle. Crockett, Winterquist with the bump. And this one, Crockett on the attack. Ricochets off the net. Gockler plays it, and Jurdy over on the third. Tesh Jalbert to Bosch. Crockett on the attack again in the back. That'll go out of play. 7-4, Warbirds in front. Wyndmere Lidgerwood, 34th match of the season for Northern Cass. This is match number 36. Service on the way for the Warbirds in the back. Crockett. Jalbert chases it down. Hayden, free ball on the third. That goes to the libero here for the Warbirds, and eventually Jurdy. Gockler trying to get that one across. Back set on the way. Here's a right-handed swing by Hoyland, blocked by Jurdy at the net. Crockett pushing across in the back row. Steinhaus to Johnson. Little push over on the second. Paige Bosch here will set outside. Right-handed swing on top of the block there by Hoyland. And now the bump comes, and the Warbirds push this one over on the third. Bosch set, dump opportunity covered there by Emerson Johnson. As you will see the Warbirds back across again on the third. Winterquist missing the end line, and the point will be awarded here towards Wyndmere Lidgerwood. Longest volley of the mat goes to the Warbirds here, as they've rattled off now 6 consecutive points. And the serve will be with Dotson Rod. Crockett, Bosch, set. This one Olsen blocked, able to help it out. Bosch, Crockett, then Tesh Jalbert and Winterquist trying to figure out who is going to get the other one, and Beth Head wants a timeout here in set number 1. Warbirds lead it by 5 in the opening part of this quarterfinal round matchup.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Region 1 Volleyball Tournament continues on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, sharing their heritage and their future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. Go to dhb.bank. That again is dhb.bank, as the Warbirds with a nice start here for head coach Tanner Carlson's club. The Warbirds lost the final match of the regular season to Maple River, and they ended up being a 7 seed. If they would have won, they would have been the 5. But since they lost, they ended up being the 7. They hosted Hankinson, swept by the Pirates on Friday night in Lidgerwood, and now they found themselves to this particular matchup. While the Jags, after losing to the Warbirds in Oak Grove to start the season, they rattled off a lot of region wins to earn the number 2 seed here in this region tournament. The Jags, we'll see this one with Winterquist pushed across. This one will be Gockler up and over. Tesh Jalbert, Paige Bosch set middle. Winterquist right-handed swing for the kill. Good transition game after the timeout. Northern Cass now trails it 9-5. Northern Cass will head to the service line here with Emma Hubdenis. As Hubdenis here for the Jags, trailing it by 4 to the serve, as this one will go into the middle. Warbirds will set middle, right-handed swing by Jurdy off the shoulder of Jolbert, and Jurdy earns the kill. That'll be her second to make it now a 10-5 lead. As you will see Wyndmere Lidgerwood head to the service line here with the aforementioned Jurdy with 2 kills to lead the Warbirds here in set 1. Jurdy into the back, Tesh Jalbert. As the Jags back set, Hoyland right-handed swing on top of the block. Able to help it out is Johnson. Emerson free ball over then on the third. As you will see Hubdenis set to Winterquist, as this one ricochets and Gockler gets it over on the second. Tesh Jalbert with the bump. Here comes Northern Cass with Lauren Johnson unable to get it across the net. And now it's an 11-5 Warbird lead. Warbirds out in front, as this one will go with Jurdy yet again to serve. Jurdy in the middle, Crockett is there. Tesh Jalbert back right corner. Johnson pushing over on the third as the Warbirds will set outside. Gockler right-handed swing. They're going to be saying it's 4, never touched by Hoyland, and a point will go towards Northern Cass, and they will have the side-out opportunity as well. Winterquist to the service line. Serve upcoming. Set goes outside. Kackman over the block. Was it deflected or any touch? No, it was not. Now it's 11-7. Service upcoming here for Winterquist, back right corner. As this one goes, Emerson Johnson set outside. Hoyland gets it across, but right back over there by the libero here for the Warbirds, and eventually Hoyland takes the point for Northern Cass. Makes it an 11-8 contest. Summer Steinhaus again in the back row, able to help that out a little bit for the Warbirds, but Northern Cass, couple consecutive points. Winterquist on to serve. Johnson with the bump set outside. Kackman over the block and eventually down for the kill. Maya Kackman with the point, and the Warbirds now lead it at 12-8. Service here for Wyndmere Lidgerwood. Macy Gockler to the service line as she make that Hannah Nelson, outside. A little roll shot there by Crockett, helped alive by Emerson Johnson. Gockler at the attack line over on that double block. Winterquist, and then Hubdeness, and then you just saw her and also with Northern Cass, Lauren Johnson just unable to communicate on that one to make it now a 13-8 lead here for the Warbirds. Service continues for the Warbirds here with Hannah Nelson in the middle. Tesh Jalbert. Good pass on the way to Emma. This one tipped across eventually by Lauren. To the outside, Gockler, right-handed swing. Tesh Jalbert. Hubdeness with the set outside. Hayden Crockett, right-handed swing. There with the dig is Summer Steinhaus. Outside, Gockler on the attempt is blocked. Steinhaus able to help it out. Emerson Johnson outside Gockler. Nice little attack. Tesh Jalbert. Hubdeness got the first one. Free ball over by Johnson on the third. Emerson Johnson dump opportunity for the Warbirds. This one comes to Hoyland off her back foot. Gets it over. Nelson tight. Johnson gets it across the net. Pushed right back over by the Jags. Outside, Gockler. Right-handed swing. This will go out of play. But we have a net violation on Northern Cass, and the Warbirds will take the points. 14-8. The violation there on the outside will go against the Jags via the net, and the service will continue with Hannah Nelson. And all of a sudden, it's 3 consecutive points for the Warbirds as they lead it by 6. Crockett to Hubdeness. Crockett, right-handed swing blocked. Jalbert able to help it out. Hoyland is there. Northern Cass able to get a free ball over with Johnson, Nelson, and now you're going to see free ball eventually by the libero with Steinhaus. Back set, right-handed swing by Hoyland, off the ribbon, helped by Emerson Johnson. Gockler, a tough little spot, got it across. Hubdeness set outside. Crockett goes one-on-one and utilizes the block to her advantage. Eden Crockett will have her first kill of the night. It's 14-9, and the Jags will get the side-out opportunity. Service here for Northern Cass with Race Lavig upcoming. Serve will be out of play. Service there for Northern Cass. This will be their first of the match. As it's now 15-9 service upcoming for Gockler. Gockler with the serve. Crockett is there. Hubdeness helps it out. This one, Johnson over the block for the kill. Lauren earns the point. Side out here for Northern Cass. As the Jags are trailing it by 5 here on yourliveevent.com. As they will have a substitution coming in. As Paige Bosch will head to the service line here for the Jags. Bosch with the running jump serve in the back right corner. Warbirds will set this one to the outside. Here's a swing by Dotson-Rod down for the kill. Sam Dotson-Rod gets her second. And you will see the Warbirds now at 16-10 with the advantage. Service coming here with Steinhaus. Summer into the middle. There is Reese Lavig. Bosch with the bump. Hayden Crockett trying to get that over the double block. Bosch helps it out in front of the bench, and Lavig free ball over on the third. Warbirds back bump. This will be tight. Jurdy off the top of the block there by Fury. Back set, but we'll see here a double on Lavig, and it makes it a 17-10 lead for the Warbirds. Wyndmere Lidgerwood leads it by 7 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Service upcoming here for Summer will continue. Steinhaus will go short. Crockett is there. Bosch able to get that one over on the second. Jurdy with the set to Emerson Johnson. Tip. This goes across the net with a great sprawn attempt there by Lavig. Outside little joust one by the Warbirds tight. Crockett able to help out. Bosch back set. Right-handed swing by Olsen down for the kill. Olsen gets her second kill. Warbirds see that lead now trimmed down to 6. As Hayden Crockett will head to the service line for Northern Cass. Crockett with the serve. Back left corner is Steinhaus. Johnson set outside. Jurdy able to get that over the double block. Bosch, Crockett, then Paige Bosch free ball over on the third. Warbirds set up. This one will go outside. Dotson-Rod on top of the block. This time down for the kill. Dotson-Rod with the kill. That'll be her third, and the Warbirds with a 18-11 advantage. Jalbert comes back into the game for Northern Cass. Service here for the Warbirds will be with Emerson Johnson. Johnson, the setter, over 2,000 assists in her career, and she's going to get an ace. Ace here for Johnson to make it now 19-11. Serve will continue again for the Warbirds. Here with the aforementioned Johnson. Into the back, Lavig. Paige Bosch back set. Fury into the net. 5 points away from the Warbirds here to take set number 1. Service will continue here with Emerson Johnson. Johnson on with the serve, gets that one right across. Tess Jalbert over on the third. As you'll see the Warbirds here to the outside. Right-handed swing by Dotson-Rod. Tess Jalbert helps it out. Bosch set outside. Here goes Olsen, blocked by Jurdy, but eventually we'll see a lift. Jurdy earns the block here for the Warbirds, and now it's 21-11. Warbirds out in front. Service will continue here for Emerson. Johnson on the serve into the middle. Lavig with a nice pass to Bosch. Here goes Winterquist, middle spot down for the kill. That's what Northern Cass will need more of as this match continues, as it's now 21-12. Tess Jalbert onto the service line here for the Jags. Region 1 volleyball tonight on yourliveevent.com. Oak Grove and Maple River in the semifinals tomorrow. Who's going to join them? Emerson Johnson, Jurdy in the middle spot. No block. Jurdy says thank you for her third kill. 22-12. Warbirds with the side out, 3 points away from taking the opening set. Dotson-Rod to serve. Paige Bosch gets it over on the second. Steinhaupt helps it out. Back set. Here comes Nelson. This one off the ribbon. Winterquist, Bosch set outside. Hoyland right-handed swing. Touch for the kill. Hoyland gets the points. 22 to now 13. As we'll have a substitution into the game. It's coming on for Northern Cass now will be Emma Hubdenis. Eva Creer will play in the back row here for the Warbirds alongside with Gockler, and then they're at libero and Summer Steinhaus. Service for Hubdenis as this will go back right corner. Warbirds with Johnson set to the outside. Jurdy on top of the block, down for the kill. Jurdy earns the point. That'll be her fourth. It's now 23-13. Warbirds to the service line as they will handle it again with the aforementioned Jurdy. Jurdy on the serve. Crockett. Nice pass to Hubdenis. Back set to Winterquist. Gockler keeps it alive. Warbirds got to get it over on the third. They do. Jalbert, Hubdenis, back set. Hoyland at the attack line just across the ribbon, but out of play, and it's a set point opportunity here for Wyndmere Lidgerwood. Warbirds will be Division B next season. Northern Cass will be making their way, playing in Division A next year. Service here for Jurdy. Will miss the back right corner. First service there for Wyndmere Lidgerwood. As Northern Cass will head to the service line here with Winterquist. As Addy to serve, and that'll be a service error as it's unable to get across the net. And set number 1 goes to the number 7 seed, Wyndmere Lidgerwood, 25-14. On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, our set recap is next.
Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers, they are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Home Hometown Community Bank serves both the Hope Page and Maple Valley school districts in Page and Fingal, North Dakota. If you're interested in an ag loan, real estate, consumer, commercial, or HELOC, give Dwight a call at either branch location. Reach out to Janine about investing in a certificate of deposit or save by opening a money market account. Proudly supporting the Maple River Raiders and wishing the athletes and coaches a successful year. Hometown Community Bank is an equal housing lender and member of the FDIC.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
High school volleyball today here on your liveevent.com as the Wyndmere Lidgerwood Warbirds and Northern Cass the Jags here. Set number 1 goes to Wyndmere Lidgerwood again, 25-14 on your liveevent.com. And a match that's just over 20 minutes old here today, as Northern Cass will make their way to the service line against Wyndmere Lidgerwood. Warbirds letting kills by Jurdy with 4. Dotson-Rod had 3. Winterquest had 4 with 2 kills each with Olsen and Hoyland. Here for the Jags. Tied at 1, tied at 2, tied at 4, and then Wyndmere Lidgerwood led the rest of the set here in set number 1. Service on the way here for Summer Steinhaus. Northern Cass back set, right-handed swing up and over by Olsen. Emerson Johnson with the set outside. This one on top of the net, but will have a net violation on the Warbirds with Dotson-Rod. And the point will be awarded to Northern Cass to open things up in set number 2. Both teams a season ago made its way into the semifinals. Northern Cass defeated Fargo Oak Grove eventually, then in the championship in Lisbon. Swung on by Jurdy. Great sprawn attempt to keep it alive here by Lavig. Then Crockett pushes it over on the third. Emerson Johnson set this one. Jurdy with the left hand, can't get across. And Northern Cass leads it now 2-0. As Hayden Crockett will go to the service line here for the Jags. Crockett with the serve into the middle. Johnson set, right-handed swing. This one by Dotson-Rod kept alive by Northern Cass. Pushed across then by Crockett eventually. Warbirds tied at the net. Johnson, but we'll see a violation, and this one will go against Northern Cass. So the Warbirds take their first point of set number 2. As you'll see, Wyndmere Lidgerwood coming on to serve here as they will handle it again with their setter in Emerson Johnson, the 5'10" setter here for the Warbirds. Emerson Johnson to the service line. Lavig tight. This one with Fury over the block off the shoulder of Gockler. And eventually Jurdy gets it across on the third. Lavig with the bump. Fury pushes it over. Jurdy. Johnson set outside. Dotson-Rod over the double, but that'll go out of play. And the point will be awarded here towards Northern Cass. But they're going to say that there was a violation via the net here. So a violation on Northern Cass. And this will actually be tied then at 2 apiece. So tied at 2, as we'll see our first tie of set number 2 now. And the serve will be coming here with Emerson Johnson. Johnson in the middle, Reese Lavig is there, and eventually Lavig to Bosch, unable to get much on that one, as the point will be an ace upcoming here for the Warbirds with Johnson. That'll be her second as they lead it now by 1. 3-2 Johnson continues to serve here as she does. Winterquest in the back. Tess Jalbert will set to the outside. This one gets blocked by Jurdy tight. Northern Cass here will see the Jags able to get that one over with Olsen. Johnson set middle. Here comes Jurdy, and that's down for the kill. At 3 at the net, Jurdy still got it over that block, and Jurdy gets her 5th kill. 4-2 now. Warbirds out in front of 4 consecutive points as they will continue to serve with Johnson. Emerson Johnson in the middle. Reeslavik set. Here goes Winterquist with the tip. Warbirds with the bump set to the outside, pushed across the net. Warbirds will see this one by Northern Cass. Pinball around, and they can't do much with it from the Jags' perspective here at 5-2. Warbirds up by 3 here on yourliveevent.com as we'll have the serve upcoming for the Warbirds. We'll continue with Emerson Johnson. Johnson on the serve. Reeslavik there to Bosch. Dump opportunity, and that's down for the point. Bosch gets the dump kill to make it now 5-3. Northern Cass heads back to the service line here with Tess Jalbert. As Hoyland comes out to play the front row here, Crockett comes back as well in the back. Jalbert to serve. Here's the serve on the way back right corner. Warbirds with the attack by Gockler. Bosch set middle. Here comes Winterquist down for the kill. Give Bosch the assist. Addie with her 5th kill of the match here. And the Warbirds see that lead trimmed down to 1. Service for Tess Jalbert. Jalbert with the serve into the middle. That's going to be an ace. First ace of the night for the Jags. Knotted up at 5 apiece. Tie number 2 of set number 2 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Tess Jalbert with the serve, and that's another ace. Back to back here for Tess. It was a 4 to make that a 5-2 lead for the Warbirds. Has now been a 6-5 lead here for Northern Cass. Service here for Jalbert. Into the middle, and this will be a service here. Northern Cass is 3rd, and we're tied at 6 apiece. As the Warbirds will head to the service line here with Dotson Rod. Dotson Rod with the serve. Service here for the Warbirds. Point will be awarded to Northern Cass. So far, the 1 seed of Fargo Oak Grove with a win over the Richland Colts in 3, and the 5-seeded Maple River Raiders with a win in 4 over the 4th-seeded Kindred Vikings. So 1 versus 5 in 1 semifinal. We'll find out who wins this one. Then our next will feature Central Cass and Sargent County in the 3-6 matchup. Right now, the 7 seed leads at 7, 1-0. But here in set number 2, nice tip across for Northern Cass with Lauren Johnson to earn the point to make it now an 8-6 lead here for the Jags. Set 1 again went to the Warbirds, 25-14. Creer, Johnson, set outside, right-handed swing by Jurdy. The Jags will set up now. This is going to be blocked at the net, and eventually Jalbert able to get this one over after the block with Johnson. Coming middle, Jurdy, great dig there by Hovdenis. Now there's a right-handed swing. That goes down the line. Steinhaus helps it out, and free ball over then on the 3rd by Nelson. Coming to the middle, Hovdenis, Winterquist, right-handed swing down for the kill. Addie with her 6th kill of the match. It's now 9-6 Jags. A little scrappy point for the Jags. Able to continue to rally there and eventually find their middle hitter. Hovdenis with the serve into the back. Steinhaus, Creer helps it out, and then Nelson just kind of trips over her own feet to make it a 10-6 contest. Northern Cass up by 4. Service into the middle. Set outside. Here comes Jurdy on top of the block. Northern Cass, Tess Jalbert, set. Here comes Crockett, back row. As you'll see the Warbirds here with Gockler, free ball on the 3rd. Northern Cass coming to Winterquist off the top of the block. Steinhaus is there with Creer, and then Emerson Johnson pushes it across on the 3rd. Hovdenis to the outside. Brooklyn Hoyland off her back foot. Johnson pushes this one. Hayden Crockett able to cover in the back left corner. Hoyland from the outside in for the kill. Hoyland with the kill and a timeout on the floor. Northern Cass has found their rhythm here in the 2nd. Up by 5. Timeout Tanner Carlson and the Warbirds.
Great Plains Fight Fireworks and Sports Collectibles Hillsboro. Fireworks and sports stuff in the same store? That's right. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles Hillsboro. Come in and browse the sports cards and memorabilia and fireworks at the same time. Unopened packs and boxes of sports cards plus pre-owned cards as well. Jersey, swatch, autograph cards, lots of Twins, Vikings, Wolves, Wild, Lynx, and North Stars memorabilia, bobbleheads, caps, and more. Call anytime 701-436-6140. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles Hillsboro.
11-6, Northern Cass out in front here on YourLiveEvent.com as the Jags again lead it 11-6 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Northern Cass got up early 2-0. The Warbirds then got the lead all the way up to 5-2, but since then a 9-1 run has allowed Northern Cass to get up by 5 here on YourLiveEvent.com. We'll continue to keep you apprised of what's going on across other regions in the state of North Dakota as well. A back-and-forth, topsy-turvy kind of match here tonight in Kinder between the 2 and the 7 seed. And the 2 seed right now leads it by 5 in the second. Outside Jurdy with Gonkler almost hitting her at the same time. Tesh Jobber back bump. Here comes Hoyland. There's a block by Jurdy and the point for the Warbirds. Jurdy earns the block. It's now 11-7. As you will see, Wyndmere Lidgerwood with Jurdy to the service line. Jurdy to serve. Into the back is Tesh Jalbert. This one set to the outside as that's going to get over with Lauren Johnson. Warbirds outside. Gonkler on top of the ribbon. Spawn attempt by Crockett, and Jalbert just runs out of room. It's now 11-8. Warbirds out in front with the kill there by Gonkler with the points. Service continues with Jurdy. That one comes into the middle. Crockett is there. Northern Cass back set. Hoyland, right-handed swing. Another block. This will be with Kackman. So after the timeout by Coach Tanner Carlson, the Warbirds have responded with a couple of nice plays at the net. Service here by Jurdy. Back left corner. Johnson's there. Hovdenis with the back set. Hoyland free ball over on the third. Jurdy. This one set by Johnson outside Gonkler, cross court. Tesh Jalbert with a great attempt to keep that one alive. Hoyland then over on the third. Emerson Johnson free ball almost at the service line, gets it across. Hovdenis to Winterquist. Warbirds. Here comes Gonkler, little roll shot. There's Tesh Jalbert. Set to the outside. This down the line for the kill. On the near sideline for Lauren Johnson. The Jags now up by 3. Service here for Addy upcoming. Winterquist with the serve down the line. Gonkler, Johnson back set. This one comes across the net eventually by Nelson. Hannah Nelson with the point makes it now 12-10. Emerson Johnson again with the assist. Service as we'll have a substitution which allows us to take a look at some of the other scores going on across the state of North Dakota here tonight. Region 1, 2, and 3 all on YourLiveEvent.com in some capacity. Mayport, CG, Thompson, and Grafton all with wins. Hillsboro, Central Valley, and Drayton Valley Edinburgh playing later tonight in the Region 2 quarters. This one by Hoyland, unable to get across the net, as it's now 12-11. And so far it's been all the top seeds again in Region 2. Service here for the Warbirds. This one coming, set outside, Hayden Crockett, right-handed swing, down, no touch. They'll go out of play, and we're knotted at 12. Fourth tie of the set, first since it was 6-all. Serve upcoming for the Warbirds. Here will continue. As you'll see, Hovdenis back set, Hoyland at the attack line over the double block. Warbirds with Gonkler just get it across as Reese Hosford has entered the game now for the Warbirds. Gonkler, Winterquest, and eventually a point will be awarded here to the Warbirds at 13-12. As you will see, Hosford to the service line here again for the Warbirds. 13-12, service here for Reese. Into the middle, Tesh Jalbert, this one set. Here's a tip across the way there by Lauren Johnson. Warbirds back set, Emerson Johnson through the block and down for the kill. As you will see, Emerson Johnson earning the kill here for the Warbirds. That'll be her first. She does have a couple aces, and this has been the definition of a basketball game. It's not so much point for point, but it's more so who's got the rally going as you get like 4 or 5 points in a row. Hoyland with a side out. She's got the kill. It's now 14-13. As the Warbirds lead it. Here at 14-13 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Service upcoming for Northern Cass with Reese Lovick. This will flutter across the net. This will be tight to the middle. Right-handed swing by Kackman down for the kill. Maya Kackman earns the kill. It's now 15-13. Point here for the Warbirds. As you will see Gockler to the service line. Gockler with the serve in the middle. Tesh Jalbert is there. Hovden is set to the outside. Hayden Crockett going cross court. Steinhaus with the dig. Warbirds back set. Emerson Johnson over. Eventually Northern Castle back set. Right-handed swing across. Was it deflected? The question is, yes, it was. Northern Cass takes the point here. Lauren Johnson with her 4th kill. As it's now 15-14. As we'll see a point here for Northern Cass after a lift after the serve, as it's now 15 apiece. Service for the Warbirds with Paige Bosch, Steinhaus. This one, Steinhaus over on the second. Bosch set. This will go outside. Crockett right-handed swing. Warbirds will set this one to the outside here as this one will be with Dotson-Rod. Northern Cass back set on the way. Right-handed swing by Olsen. Gockler with a sprawl attempt with Steinhaus. Johnson with a dump opportunity as the Jags will set outside. Crockett off her back heel. Just kind of ran out of room there. Tough little spot. Point will be awarded here to the Warbirds at 16-15. Warbirds lead it by 1 here in set number 2. Warbirds have 1 timeout remaining. Northern Cass has 2 in the set. Steinhaus with the serve. Bosch set. Crockett right-handed swing over the block. Emerson Johnson. This one now by Jurdy in the middle. As you'll see the Jags with Bosch set to the outside. Crockett going cross court. This will go out of play, and the point here now it's 17-15. As the Warbirds here with Steinhaus to the service line. Steinhaus into the middle. Pushed across by Bosch on the second. Gockler helps it out. Here's a swing then by Dotson-Rod. Northern Cass set outside. Crockett with the tip and down for the point. Henning Crockett's got her second. It's now 17-16. Warbirds with Crockett to the service line now for the Jags. Crockett right-handed swing back right corner. Gockler is there. Warbirds to the outside. Here comes Jurdy down for the kill. Jurdy with the kill here for the Warbirds. That's her 6th. It's 18-16. As you will see Emerson Johnson to the service line now for the Warbirds. As Emerson will come out now for Wyndmere Lidgerwood with the serve into the middle. Reese Lavig is there. Paige Bosch set middle. Winterquist. Oh, and Winterquist buries another one. 18-17. Warbirds out in front as Tesh Jalbert goes back to the service line. Jalbert with the serve into the back right corner. Nelson is there. This one comes and a free ball over by Dotson-Rod. Jalbert to Bosch, right-handed. This is a tip by Winterquist down for the point. Winterquist with her match leading on the kills. That now with 8. We're knotted at 18 apiece in our 6th tie of the set. Jalbert with the serve into the middle. Gockler back right corner. Nice pass to Johnson. Coming Jurdy off the top of the block down for the point. It's been the Jurdy Winterquist show in the last couple of points here. 19-18 Warbirds now lead it by 1 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. As Northern Cass will make a substitution. As Keaton will come on here. And Wyndmere will be checking on here for the Jags. as Hayden Crockett will check out. As heading to the service line again. Will be coming here now for Wyndmere Lidgerwood. This one, the back to Tesh Jalbert. Paige Bosch set outside. Hoyland with the tip across. Emerson Johnson able to help it out. Steinhaus with the bump. Gawkler on the attack, blocked by Winterquist. A little tight, going to be won by Nelson. Bosch with the dig across the net. Warbirds set middle. Here comes Jurdy off the side of the block. Northern Cass now will see this push by Tesh Jalbert. Steinhaus plays it, but unable to get it to a teammate. It was close of possibly going out. Instead, we're tied at 19 apiece. As we'll see the substitution is Ava Creer will check in for the Warbirds. Well, for Northern Cass, Emma Hubdenis will come on now for the Jags. 19 all here in set number 2. Hubdenis to the service line in the middle. Warbirds will set outside. Here comes Jurdy, left-handed tip. Northern Cass with the set to the outside. Hoyland with another tip across the net. Steinhaus able to cover. Warbirds dump opportunity by Emerson Johnson, and then eventually down for the point. Good attempt by Tesh Jalbert to keep that one alive, but Emerson Johnson, really good spot. 20-19 Warbirds here will lead it by 1 as they will head to the service line now as they will have Jurdy to the line. As you will see the serve opportunity for the Warbirds. Jurdy back left corner. Northern Cass with the bump set outside as this one will eventually get over by Johnson. Emerson Johnson to the middle to Kackman. That one a little change up over. Covered nicely by Weibel here for Northern Cass. As now you'll see Emerson Johnson into the middle. Gawkler over the net. Jags here set outside. Johnson pushes it across. Northern Cass here with the Warbirds will see middle. Kackman for the kill. That'll be Kackman's third of the match here to make it 21-19. Serve will be upcoming here for Wyndmere Lidgerwood, as this one will come across with Jurdy. Jurdy on the serve into the middle. Northern Cass with Winterquist gets that one over the ribbon. Nelson able to cover. Gawkler free ball over on the third, but a good spot. Gawkler with the point. It's now 22-19. And we'll see a substitution as Hayden Crockett will check in now for the Jags. 22-19. Service for the Warbirds here with Jurdy will continue. Jurdy with the serve. Crockett in the back. As this one ricochets, and Crockett trying to get a free ball over on the third, unable to do so. 23-19 now here for Wyndmere Lidgerwood. Warbirds 2 points away from taking the set as Jurdy will head to the service line. And Jurdy will see this be a service error out of play. Northern Cass trailing it by 3. We'll have Winterquist to the service line here for the Jags. As Winterquist with the right-handed serve. That'll come into the middle to Johnson. Now you'll see Kackman off her back right heel. Hubdenis with the set outside. Crockett right-handed swing blocked. Another attempt for Hubdenis. Here comes Crockett with a little power tip. Creer. Emerson Johnson outside Gawkler. Right-handed swing blocked by Johnson. This is going to be tight. Kackman gets it over. As you will see Hubdenis back set Hoyland on the far side as that's unable to get over the net. 24-20, a set point opportunity for the Warbirds. As service here for Wyndmere Lidgerwood. Hannah Nelson with the serve. Tesh Jalbert, this one coming to the outside. Hayden Crockett blocked. Northern Cass will back set Hoyland, right-handed tip across. Emerson Johnson is there. Warbirds now with Gawkler on the swing, and Gawkler earns the kill. Set number 2 goes to the Warbirds, 25-20. Warbirds now with a 2-0 lead as we head to set number 3.
There's more at 104. Hillsborough, North Dakota has everything you need on your next road trip. Food, fuel, fun, and family-friendly activities. Stop by and fill up your tank or grab a bite to eat. Have a blast at Goose River Golf Club, the swimming pool, or one of our beautiful parks. There's even ice skating and cross-country skiing. Take in the sights or stay the night so you don't miss a thing. Experience Hillsborough and see why there's more at 104.
Hillsborough Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsborough Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get the CT. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsborough Dairy.
Farmers, are you expanding, upgrading, or want to automate? Visit with the experienced staff at Hope Electric to learn about the latest electrical systems and the newest technologies that they have developed to make your operation more efficient. Get a custom system in place with features like iPad truck loading and remote view grain storage, touchscreen controls, hazard monitoring systems, and wireless cellular cameras to protect your assets. Hope Electric, serving the agricultural and commercial industry since 1978. Visit hopeelectric.com or call 701-945-2460.
Hunter Insurance Agency is a locally owned full-service agency providing protection and coverage in a number of different areas. Hunter Insurance Agency offers multi-peril crop insurance, crop hail insurance, and farm insurance for buildings and equipment. Plus, they offer home, auto, life, and business insurance. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com or stop in and speak with Johnny Jorgensen at Hunter Insurance Agency. Find them at 201 Main Street, Hunter.
High school volleyball tonight here on YourLiveEvent.com. Set number 1 went to the Warbirds, 25-14. Set number 2 went to the Warbirds as well, 25-20 here. Wyndmere Lidgerwood with Jordy with 7 kills. 3 then by Gockler, Dotson-Rod, and Kackman. Emerson Johnson with 2 aces. Northern Cass led by Winterquist with 8 kills. 4 by Hoyland and Lauren Johnson. 2 aces by Tesh Jalbert. Northern Cass with 3 service errors. The Warbirds with 3 service errors as well in a volleyball match. It's 45 minutes old here today in Kindred. Warbirds trying to finish this one up in a sweep. Northern Cass trying to continue here in set 2 to try to get to set number 4. And try to win set number 3 here against the Wyndmere Lidgerwood Warbirds. On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, 2-0 again for Wyndmere Lidgerwood. Chase Miller with you here tonight. Make sure you stay tuned with us on our post-match show. Whenever we get there, we'll hear from a victorious member or 2 of the winning team. Then we'll get you set for Central Cass and Sargent County as well later tonight. Dotson-Rod through the block to begin this third set. Here's a right-handed swing by Olsen, partially blocked there on the far sideline by Dotson-Rod. Dotson-Rod over, Tesh Jalbert to Paige Bosch, set outside. Here goes Crockett over. Gockler with a nice pass to Emerson Johnson outside. Dotson-Rod again tight and eventually down for the points. Dotson-Rod with the kill, and the Warbirds open things up here in set number 3 with a point as they now lead at 1-0. As a serve will be coming here for Summer Steinhaus. Steinhaus, Crockett, that's a cross. Warbirds with Gockler, free ball just over off the shoulder blade, then a Bosch. Lavick, free ball then by Jalbert. As the Warbirds here will come middle for Jurdy, left-handed swing blocked there by Fury. As we'll have an attempt now up and over by Emerson Johnson. Lavick on the help. Bosch set outside, Crockett right-handed, able to get that one over on the swing. Now Emerson Johnson over on the free ball. Northern Cass back set. This is tight, and this will be deflected after the swing there by Olsen, and a side-out opportunity for Northern Cass. As the Jags take the point. Crockett with the running jump serve into the middle. This one by Steinhaus gets across the net. Bosch set. Here's a right-handed swing. Eventually Fury down for the points. So Faith Fury earns the point there for Northern Cass to make it a 2-1 contest. As the Jags now take the lead here. Crockett with the serve, and Hayden's going to earn an ace. Crockett with the ace again here in set number 3. Northern Cass up 11-6 in set number 2 before the Warbirds came storming back to finish it off. Service upcoming. Warbirds will set to the outside. Jurdy right-handed swing over the double block. Crockett. This one, free ball over by Hayden. Gockler, and then just no one able to help Emerson Johnson. Everyone just kind of froze after Gockler was earning the pass. Now it's 4-1. As you'll see the serve upcoming, continuing for Crockett. And Crockett earns another ace. Hayden has the ability to do this at the service line. The Jags now lead it at 5-1. As Crockett will continue to serve, as this will be into the back with Gockler. Wyndmere Lidgerwood tight, and eventually we'll see a lift on the way. As the officials are going to talk it over here. As we had one with a lift, the other with a different indication, so they're going to talk it over to make sure they got it in the proper call. If the point is allowed, it would go to Wyndmere Lidgerwood on the call for a second, but then you have the other one calling it for Northern Cass to make it 6-1. If there's nothing official, then you'd have to have a jump and redo the point. So the officials will talk it over here, and we'll see what the ruling will be. As the Warbirds again took set number 1, 25-14, set 2, 25-20. And this has been one of the longer conversations here today at Kindred between our two officials just to make sure they get the point right. As this will be awarded towards Northern Cass with a net violation here on the Warbirds. So you had one with the lift, one with the net. Now it's going to be 6-1. Northern Cass will take the point. Serve upcoming here with Hayden Crockett. Crockett on the serve, and that'll be out of play. Now it's 6-2. So 6-2 Northern Cass service there on the Jags. That'll be their 4th. Emerson Johnson will head to the service line as Tesh Jalber comes on for Hayden Crockett. As you'll see the serve here for the Warbirds. Paige Bosch set middle. Winterquist down for the kill. Winterquist has her 9th. It's now 7-2. Northern Cass quickly with the side-out opportunity as Jalbert comes on to serve. As she does, back right corner. Warbirds with Johnson to the outside. Jurdy, big right-handed swing blocked by Winterquist. Johnson, and eventually over them by Dodson-Rod. Northern Cass back set. Here comes Hoyland, right-handed swing cross court. That'll go out of play. 7-2, now 3. Serve for the Warbirds upcoming. As you will see, Dodson-Rod heading to the service line here. Sam with 4 kills so far into the middle of Crockett. Northern Cass set. Winterquist with the tip. That'll eventually go down as we have 4 to make it a 8-3 now lead. As Northern Cass again with the advantage. Emma Humdenis to the service line. As the Squirrels and the Bulldogs await the winner of this volleyball match, so when they can finally get on the court. Emerson Johnson outside Jurdy. Good block there by Northern Cass. Now you'll see Johnson just get this one over on the push. Emerson Johnson set outside Gockler. Tesh Jalbert, good pass across the way. This one held in this little tip by Hoyland, covered nicely by Gockler. Emerson back set. Here's a right-handed swing by Nelson Crockett with a dig. And the Jags here will push this one over eventually on the 3rd. Warbirds dump opportunity, and the dump will eventually get the point here with Emerson Johnson. Kill across the way. It's now an 8-4 contest. Northern Cass still on a front by 4. Jurdy to the service line. The Warbirds did some damage in the second set when Jurdy got to the service line and right on cue with an ace. That one just fluttered down as Jurdy earns the ace. That'll be her first. It's now 8-5, but even now with the ace, they just got Northern Cass out of system a little bit with some good serves by Jurdy again in that second set. Crockett with the dig. It goes right back over on the Warbirds side. Gockler right-handed attempt. Was there any touch? They're asking for a deflection. None's going to be given. It's now 9-5. As Addie Winterquist will come on now for the Jags. Back right corner. Creer to Emerson Johnson. Right-handed swing by Kackman on top of the block. And trying to help it out was Hovdenes with Johnson, but nothing was granted to make it now a 9-6 contest lead here for Northern Cats. Service for the Warbirds with Hannah Nelson upcoming here as the Warbirds back within 3. Nelson to the service line. Tess Jalbert. Jags set outside Crockett. Down the line, in for the kill. Hayden Crockett with the kill here for Northern Cass. 3 kills, 2 aces. As it's now 10-6. So Winterquist getting going early in set 1 and set 2. Now we'll see if Crockett going a little bit here in set number 3 from the Jags perspective. Service for Lavig. This one is tight over. Fury able to help it out. Hovdenes. Fury right-handed swing blocked. Now you'll see Hovdenes get this one over on the second. Hovdenes with the set outside. Crockett right-handed swing block. Fury helps it. Pushed across and eventually. The Warbirds right-handed swing. There by Kackman. This will go outside for Crockett. And there's the block by the aforementioned Kackman. 11. Make that now 10-7. As you will get a substitution coming on here for the Warbirds with Dotson Rod. Service for Gockler. 10-7, Gockler on to serve for the Warbirds. Little running jump serve. Northern Cass will set outside. Right-handed swing by Crockett. Down for the kill. Crockett with her 4th kill to make it an 11-7 lead here now for Northern Cass. As you will see a side-out opportunity with Olsen. Paige Bosch will come on to the service line here. There's Bosch on to serve. Right-handed swing back right corner. Emerson Johnson back set. This one almost goes down. Tess Jalbert with the dig. As you will see this one over the net. Gockler tight. And the point will go out. And you'll see the Warbirds take it at now 11-8. So 11-8 on the way here. As the Warbirds will head to the service line with their libero with Steinhaus. Summer with the serve. That goes right to the attack line with Laving and Bosch trying to play that 1-2 combination. Unable to do so here at 11-9. As you'll see the Warbirds here with Summer Steinhaus earning the ace here. 11-9, and Beth Head wants a timeout. We'll break with them here in set number 3.
Are you looking for your next vacation rental? Call or text Mason at Cleveguard Rentals 701-552-3181. Family fun, girls getaway, retreats and get-togethers. Call or text Mason 701-552-3181. Located on West McDonald Lake, your vacation awaits.
As we continue here on YourLiveEvent.com, Summer Steinhaus with her 1,000th career dig on the last set. So Summer Steinhaus, congratulations to her again with her 1,000th career dig for the Warbirds. But right now on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, it's Northern Cass 11, Wyndmere Lidgerwood 9 here. Timeout on the floor for Northern Cass. That'll be their first of the set. Still to come later tonight here on YourLiveEvent.com. Sargent County, the 6th seed going up against the 3 seed of Central Cass for our audio-only coverage here this evening. Service for the Warbirds will be upcoming here with Summer Steinhaus. Steinhaus into the middle. Crockett is there. Paige Bosch back set. Hayden Crockett right-handed swing, and that'll be a net violation on the aforementioned Crockett as it's now 11-10. So Hayden will get called for the net violation as the Warbirds with Steinhaus will continue to serve. Steinhaus with the serve into the middle. Tess Jalbert. This one back set. Crockett right-handed tip across the way. Dug up by Steinhaus Johnson. Dodson Rod free ball over on the 3rd. Northern Cass dump opportunity by Bosch. Down for the point. Bosch with the kill here to make it now 12-10. As you will see Northern Cass with Crockett to the service line. Crockett on the serve, back right corner. Warbirds dump opportunity with Johnson. Winterquest unable to get that one over to make it now a 12-11 lead. As Northern Cass on to receive this serve from Emerson Johnson. Warbirds won the first set 25-14, won the second 25-20. Warbirds with the serve here with Emerson Johnson trying to tie this one up. Northern Cass looking for a quick side out. Bosch set middle. There's the quick side out with Winterquist. Addie's got double digits now with 10 as it's a 13-11 game. Tesh Jalbert to the service line. All roads lead to the Fargo Dome for the state volleyball tournament. That'll be next Thursday through Saturday on the north side of Fargo. Gockler, Nelson, Emerson Johnson over. Northern Cass coming middle. Winterquist blocked. Crockett able to help it out. Then free ball over on the third by Hoyland. Warbirds set outside. Right-handed swing, and this one will be down for the kill. Dotson Rod earns her fifth. It's now 13-12. Service here for the Warbirds. Dodson Rod. As Northern Cass will set outside, right-handed swing by Hoyland. Northern Cass back set on the way. Crockett. You'll see the Jangs. Free ball over then on the third. Northern Cass set middle, right-handed swing by Winterquest. Jurdy get it over the net. And we'll see a violation here on Wyndmere Lidgerwood. So Northern Cass will take the point here at 14-12. Northern Cass will make a substitution. Bosch will check out. Hubdeness will check in. Johnson will check in as Olsen will check out. Service upcoming for the Jangs as Ava Creer will also check into the game now for Wyndmere Lidgerwood. Service for the Jags into the back. Warbirds, Emerson Johnson outside. Right-handed swing by Jurdy. We'll see a net violation this time on Northern Cass as the Warbirds will take the point. 14-13, Warbirds on to serve here as they will handle it with Jurdy. Jurdy on to serve in the back left. Northern Cass, Tesh Jalbert with the attack from the back row. Emerson Johnson outside, Gonkler over the double block. Hayden Crockett, nice pass to Hubdeness. Coming middle, Winterquist. She's going to get blocked, but that'll go out the front row. Winterquist will earn another point. That'll be her 11th kill, and the Jags now with a 15-13 advantage. Service here for Winterquist. Johnson set outside. Here comes Kackman. Tesh Jalbert is there. It hits off the rafters. Now you'll see Crockett, and there's a block on the way for the Warbirds. Kackman with her third block here to make it 15-14. Service here for Wyndmere Lidgerwood as you will handle it with Hannah Nelson. Into the middle to Tesh Jalbert. Northern Castle sent this one to the outside as Crockett gets it over the double block on the tip. Dump opportunity by Emerson Johnson. Hubdeness set outside Crockett. Right-handed swing, and eventually will earn the points. 16-14. Crockett will take the point here in Northern Cass. More importantly, will take the lead back by 2 if you're a Jags fan, but Wyndmere Lidgerwood hanging around here very much so in set number 3, trying to see if they can earn that sweep. Service for Hubdeness. Hubdeness on the serve into the middle. Warbirds set outside. There's going to be a block after the attempt by Kackman, and Faith Fury for that block. 17-14. Warbirds do have 2 timeouts remaining in the set. Wyndmere Lidgerwood, that is. Northern Cass has 1. Service on the way for Reese Lavig. Into the middle. Warbirds, Emerson Johnson, back bump. Here goes Gonkler. And we'll see a violation with 4, and Tanner Carlson's going to want a timeout. On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, we'll break with them. Jags starting to separate a little here in set number 3.
Grain understands that agriculture is your livelihood, and we're committed to providing you with the highest quality of services to meet your farming needs. Milner Grain has a passion for our community and the farmers we serve. Milner Grain is locally owned and operated. When you're looking for a partner in the field, look to Milner Grain. Call 701-427-5284 or check out Milner Grain's app with current up-to-date prices. Milner Grain is here to help you and your farm grow.
Mindak Market is located in the JCPenney wing in the West Acres Mall in Fargo with over 4,000 square feet of localness. Greg, Susan, Katie, Sarah, Melody, and staff are proud to promote the local products from North Dakota, Minnesota, and South Dakota. Check out Mindak Market this holiday season to find the perfect stocking stuffers and samples of ready-to-go collections to ship. Stop by the store or check out their website at mindakmarket.com. That's mindakmarket.com to shop and order online.
After the timeout on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, 18-14 service upcoming here for Northern Cass will continue as this one will go outside over on the third. Top was Kackman, back set on the way for the Jigs with Crockett on top of the block. Creer is there, able to help it out then for the Warbirds as this one will be tight. Back set, this one tipped across for Northern Cass. Creer again able to help it. And then we'll see another tight one as now Northern Cass with Lavig over. Gockler set outside Gockler. This one will nearly go out of play. And now the Jags with Reese Lavig able to get that one over the net. As you will see the middle here with Kackman. Eventually the Jags with Fury. This one with Johnson will go out of play, and the points will be awarded here to the Warbirds at 18-15. Region 1 volleyball tournament here in Kindred throughout the rest of the week. As the Warbirds will come on and serve as they will handle it here with Gockler. As this will come into the middle, set outside. Crockett unable to get that one across. On the outside is Bryn Williams now getting a little run here for head coach Tanner Carlson's club. 18-16, Gockler now will continue to serve as she does. Into the middle. Tess Jalbert, back set on the way. This is going to be pushed across, back right corner. Warbirds, Emerson Johnson to the outside. Wyndmere Lidgerwood over the double block. That'll be out of play with Dotson Rod. And now it's 19-16. So far through 6 Region 1 volleyball matches, or volleyball matches, yep, there's been 5 sweeps. 1 that has gone 4 sets so far as Paige Bosch comes on to serve. Warbirds able to get it across with Kackman. Back bump by Lavig. Here comes Crockett on top of the block. This will go tight. Tip across by Johnson. Jalbert now free ball across by Bosch. Warbirds set outside. Here comes Dotson Rod. Bosch to Jalbert. Now to Crockett. As quickly pushed back over by Johnson. Great spot in the back right corner. Wyndmere Lidgerwood with Johnson. Gets the kill. Now makes it 19-17. As you will see a serve upcoming here for the Warbirds. Serve will be on the way here for Wyndmere Lidgerwood. Into the middle, Reese Lavig. Northern Cass back set. Crockett right-handed swing. Cross court for the kill. Hayden earns the point here. That's going to be her 6th to make it now a 20-17 advantage. As you will see Northern Cass with Hayden Crockett back to the service line. As she does, back left corner, off of Steinhaus, Gockler, and trying to get a free ball over on the third with the Warbirds. They're able to do so. As this will be to the outside, right-handed attempt. Warbirds here with Johnson, set middle, Jurdy for the kill. 20-18. Both teams have used 1 timeout so far here in this third set. As sending to the service line here will be Emerson Johnson. Johnson on to serve into the back, and that's going to be an ace. Johnson with her 3rd ace of the match. And the Warbirds back within 1 here in set number 3. Service here for Emerson Johnson. This one will flutter in the middle. Paige Bosch helps it. Winterquist pushes it over on the second. Warbirds set middle. Here comes Jurdy over the double block. Was it deflected? Yes, it was. They got a deflection from the back judge, and now it's 20-all. Tied at 20 Taking a look here, this is just our second tie of set number 3. As they will have this one out of play, and a serve upcoming here for Emerson Johnson. Johnson on to serve. Winterquist to Bosch. Bosch with a dump opportunity. There is Steinhaus. Emerson Johnson outside. Dotson-Rod on top of the block. Bosch with the dump opportunity. Dotson-Rod puts it right back over. Bosch set middle. Winterquist with the tip. Steinhaus is there. Johnson with the right-handed swing of the club. Gets it across on the second. Here comes Olsen. In the back is Gonkler back middle. This one coming middle now to Jurdy. Unable to get that over. And the Jags take the point. 21-20. Northern Cass leads it by 1. Tess Jalbert to the service line for the Jags. Jalbert with the serve into the back right corner. Warbirds here. We'll see Gonkler, and then he eventually gives way to Cack. Make that Dotson-Rod. Here comes middle. Winterquist for the kill. Addy now has 12 kills on the night, and it's 22-20. Service for Tess Jalbert here in Northern Cass. Jags with the serve, but that'll be a service error, their 5th. And the Warbirds head to the service line with a chance to tie things up again. Service upcoming here for Wyndmere Lidgerwood. With Dotson-Rod to the service line. Dotson-Rod in the middle. Winterquist there. Nice pass to Bosch. Set middle. Here goes Winterquist. And a great spawn attempt by Dotson-Rod, but eventually pinballs from Nelson and Johnson. Can't do much with that one. And it's now 23-21. As we'll see the serve upcoming here for Northern Cass with Emma Humdenis. As Lauren Johnson will check on. Paige Bosch and also with her and Liv Olsen will check out. Service upcoming here for Northern Cass. As the serve will be with Emma Humdenis. Humdenis on to serve into the middle. The Warbirds here with the bump. Tight by Jurdy, and Jurdy's going to win the joust. Her and Johnson tied at the net. And Jurdy is going to take the point here for the Warbirds. We're back within 1. 23-22. Service here by Jurdy. Upcoming for Northern Cass, set outside. This one over the block, but Johnson, and quickly Emerson Johnson puts it back. Lauren Johnson with the tip, and Emerson Johnson gives it right back for the kill, and we're tied at 23. Timeout, Northern Cass.
The Northern Cass School District believes that every learner can change the world. That's why they provide a world-class education. Northern Cass will commit to purposely build trust, develop authentic relationships, and engage in innovative practices which will empower learners to be choice-ready. Northern Cass is dedicated and passionate about relationships, teaching and learning, self-reflection, acknowledging greatness, and support of the community. For more information, go online to northerncasschool.org. That's northerncasschool.org.
Tied at 23, final timeout here for Northern Cass. Going up against the Warbirds here. Northern Cass trying to extend this to a 4th set. If the Warbirds earn the sweep, we'll have a new champion for the first time since 2019 here in the Region 1 Volleyball Tournament, as the Jags have won 4 consecutive here in Region 1. And we'll also have a new state champion as well, as they won back-to-back state titles. 23 up here in set number 3. In the region quarters, Jurdy on to serve. Crockett to Humdenis to the middle. Winterquist, as this one is down for the kill. Hit the top of her fingertips, but got enough to get that one over. And now it's a set point opportunity for Northern Cass. Jags to serve here with Winterquist. Addy on the service line. This will be a service error. A couple of those here in the set. 3 in the set here for Northern Cass. And tie number 4 on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Service for Hannah Nelson. Nelson on to serve. Tess Jalbert. This one coming. Back set on the way to Hoyland. Right-handed swing into the net. And now it's a match point opportunity for Wyndmere Lidgerwood. Warbirds with the lead. up by 1. Match point here for Nelson at the service line. Jalbert, Hovdenes with the set outside. Crockett, right-handed swing, down for the kill. Crockett's got her 7th kill here. We're knotted at 26. As we'll see the substitutions here as Reese Lavig will come to the service line. Hoyland and Tesh Jalbert will check out. Fury will play up front. Hovdenes, Crockett with Johnson and also Winterquist here. As a serve will be upcoming for the Jags. Service here into the middle. Warbirds set outside, right-handed swing by Kackman, blocked, and eventually will go out of play. And the block with Johnson and Fury give that to Lauren, and now it's Northern Cass who has a set point opportunity. Set point again here for Northern Cass. Lavig to serve into the middle. Queer able to help it out. Gockler free ball on the third. Jags coming outside. Crockett right-handed swing kept alive by Steinhaus. Crockett wins the joust. It's another attempt. This one by Kackman over on the second. Back set. Crockett tight. Little power tip, and that is out. It is out. Doesn't miss by much down the line, and we're knotted at 26. Crockett with a good thought and a little power tip down the back left corner. And Tanner Carlson wants to take a timeout, I believe, on the floor. He's got 1 remaining here, and Coach Carlson will take the timeout. We'll break with him. Don't go anywhere. Knotted at 26.
Partnership is a way of life here in the Northland. It's about pitching in to help our neighbors, making lending decisions locally, honoring long-term commitments to farmers, Main Street businesses, teams, schools, and rural communities. We're more than just a bank. We're a community partner, working constantly and diligently to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. Bank North, always true.
Tied at 26 apiece here in set number 3. It's the Region 1 Volleyball Tournament on yourliveevent.com. Chase Miller with you here tonight from Kindred. Reminder, we still got one more match to go whenever this one does conclude, with Central Cass and Sargent County in our coverage starting way back at 2:30 already this afternoon. Region 1, Region 2, Region 3 portions of EDC for volleyball all this week on yourliveevent.com. I tallied it up. Around 29 matches will be on yourliveevent.com for high school volleyball just this week alone in North Dakota. Outside, Crockett over the double block. There is Steinhaus. Emerson Johnson to the outside. This one will pinball around after the swing by Dotson-Rod. Free ball over by Hovdenes. Emerson Johnson, dump opportunity. Lavig able to cover. Set outside, Crockett right-handed swing for the kill. Hayden Crockett with her 6th of the set, her 8th of the match, and the Jags with a set point. Northern Cass with Bosch will head to the service line. Bosch to serve now for the Jags. Bosch with the serve, back left corner to Gockler. Emerson Johnson set outside. This will go to Dotson-Rod. Tesh Jalbert. Bosch set. Here comes Crockett at the attack line. Little tip across the net, covered by Bryn Williams. Outside. This is going to be tipped by Dotson-Rod. Bosch is there. Hovdenes back bump opportunity. Going to be tight. Crockett gets it across, but she came underneath. And we'll see this be a point for Wyndmere Lidgerwood. Tie now number 7. And the 6th since it's been 20 all. 27 apiece. Service with Summer Steinhaus. Steinhaus on the serve. Lavig tight. Jurdy will earn the kill. Lavig pretty much set up Jurdy. Then there was no block at the net. Wyndmere Lidgerwood with their 2nd match point opportunity. Steinhaus to serve will go short again. Lavig to Bosch. Back set. Here comes Crockett. Right-handed swing covered there by Steinhaus. Warbirds set outside. Dotson-Rod. Tesh Jalbert keeps this one alive. Bosch set to the outside. Here comes Crockett. Nice little roll shot. It's pancaked by Steinhaus. Free ball over by Johnson. Here comes Northern Cass. Another attempt for Crockett. Right-handed swing. Steinhaus. It goes off the rafters. Williams. This is tight by Jurdy. And it's down with Johnson. The Warbirds are moving on as they sweep by Northern Cass 29-27 in a volleyball match that goes 1 hour and 20 minutes here tonight. We'll have a new champ in Region 1. Northern Cass finishes 24-12 on the season, and we'll also have a new state champ as well. The Jangs will finish 24-12. Warbirds now 24-10. They move on to the semifinals. Our post-match show is coming up next.
Transform your space with premium painting. Whether you're looking to remodel an existing space or add new construction from residential, commercial, and industrial, Premium Painting's team of experts delivers top-notch quality and attention to detail on time and on budget. Premium Painting offers services from drywall, wall coverings, millwork, and painting. For a free estimate, contact Forrest Tritel at paintfargo.com or call 701-200-2797.
We offer the greatest broadband that anyone can subscribe to. And that's because of the infrastructure that we have been able to build over the last decade. You know, we're talking 10 gigabit per customer. That's the network we're building. There's days I think about, what's the network going to be after I retire? Where it continues to evolve, and if it evolves as much as what it has in the last 73 years, we can't even dream what it's going to be in the future.
Riverside Building Center in Lisbon, North Dakota is Southeastern's North Dakota's premier building supply headquarters. They have it all from the basic home improvements to complete pre-built homes. Their staff is knowledgeable in every product they sell and have over 110 combined years of experience. With their large inventory to sell from and a fleet of 6 delivery vehicles, Riverside Building Center in Lisbon can bring the products to your job site. From a hammer all the way to a home, they have you covered. Visit rbclisbon.com today. Riverside Building Center in Lisbon.
As we come back on our post-match show, join us here. Part of our Enbridge Energy players of the game is Emerson Johnson for the Wyndmere Lidgerwood Warbirds. A really nice performance here. You knew Northern Cass wasn't going to go away quietly there in the third set, Emerson. Just take us through coming back after Northern Cass had a couple of set-point opportunities. You play a little extra volleyball here in set number 3. What does this one just mean for the Warbirds here this season?
I mean, it means everything. We've had to, earn everything from the get-go. We started this season with some people that, some of us haven't played with since 7th or 8th grade. So sometimes when we were down, it was really hard. But, I mean, now we're deep in the season. We've been playing with each other for a while. It's getting better for us. We really understood that that last set didn't determine our season. It determined theirs. We could afford to go into a 4th set, but we really did not want to. I think we showed that, I guess.
Able to take us through that final point. When you finally saw the ball went down, I know you and Maria were right there to try to hit that one over the net. Just take us through that final point.
I mean, the final point, as soon as I saw it hit the ground, I just knew, that was the moment. That was the moment that we had been talking about all week, all last week. We knew that's what we came here to do. We knew what had to be done to get there, and I think we executed pretty well. A lot of us seniors, our season's been ended by that Northern Cass team multiple times throughout the years, so we knew, what can we do to finally reverse it, end theirs for once.
And for you on this one, Emerson, you got to this point last year, right? You got to the semifinals, you get another opportunity, you get bare minimum 2 more games. Wait to see if you got a rival in Sargent County or a Region 1 opponent again with Central Cass, but what do you have to bottle up from this one moving forward to have a chance to get one step farther from what you did last season?
I think the energy we had during that game is energy I haven't seen from this team since the beginning of the year. We've had a very good season at the beginning. We got down on ourselves. I think we've slowly we've been building back up to where we were at the beginning of the year. And I think no matter what, we're ready for whoever we play tomorrow. Central Cass, first time we played them, they swept us. We had a really off game. We just switched our rotation a little bit right before we played them. I don't think they're ready for what we have tomorrow.
It's going to be a lot of fun to see what happens. Final thing, what is it like playing with a bunch of these hitters, with Maria, with Sam and company at the net as a setter for yourself?
Really, it's awesome. I've been playing with 8 hitters. Or not 8 hitters. 8 other seniors. 3 or 4 of them are seniors with me. We've been playing with each other since 5th grade. So I think the connection we have at the net, where I understand that they need the ball, I think we have a really good connection. I've never had this many people that I've played with for this long. So it's really special.
Hey, congratulations on the win. More importantly, we'll see you 24 hours from now. Again, Emerson Johnson, part of our Enbridge Energy Players in the Match, will continue after this on your liveevent.com.
Farm repairs to maintaining the condition of your vehicle. Trust the staff at Welton's Tire Service. They've served the Lisbon area since 1972, guaranteeing customer satisfaction and workmanship from farm equipment, tire services, and preventative vehicle maintenance. You'll find it all from affordable prices, free estimates, to their knowledgeable technicians answering any question. Welton's Tire Service is locally owned and located on Main Street in Lisbon. For information, go online to weltonstire.net or call 701-683-5136.
The dedicated staff at Wyndmere Auto provides service and repair on cars, tractors, and trucks. In addition to auto and truck service, Wyndmere Auto is a CarQuest auto parts dealer. Plus, check out their selection of Alto's lawnmowers or bring your Alto's lawnmower for service. Wyndmere Auto is also a fast sprayer dealer as they carry and sell sprayer parts and storage tanks. For shop hours specials or CarQuest auto products, go online to WyndmereAuto.com. Wyndmere Auto, located at 500 Highway 13 West in Wyndmere.
As we continue on their post-match show, one of our other Enbridge Energy players in the match here for the Warbirds, Maria Jurdy. Maria, just take us through that final point. You knew Northern Castle was going to keep clawing back. You play a little extra volleyball here. When you saw that ball go down, what's going through your mind?
I think that we've worked really, really hard, and I just think that it's really exciting for us because through the past years, kind of, except last year, we've been the underdogs, and so for us to get this win, it was just so, I don't know, it was just really nice and exciting for us.
This region has been so tight all season long. Obviously, no surprises coming to these quarterfinals, but what best describes this team from what you did against the Hankinson Pirates on Friday night, earning a sweep? You earned another sweep here against an awfully good opponent in Northern Cass. What is it about these two postseason matches that you like most here, Maria, about your club?
I really like our energy. I just said it over there, but we've really had to work on that because throughout some of the most important games, we started with energy and lost it, so keeping our energy up is super important for our team.
For you, obviously, Emerson Johnson, that connection, just kind of take us through that back and forth as a setter-hitter kind of mentality.
Emerson and I have been classmates for years, and we've played volleyball for, 6 years now, and so this senior year it's no surprise that we have such a good connection, and she's such a good setter, and working together during practice really helps a lot, and yeah.
Final thing for me, Maria, before we let you go, what do you want to carry over from this match? Whether you got the Bulldogs or the Squirrel Smart, what do you got to do well to kind of carry over to this one to try to get one step farther from where you got last year, which was the region semis, but obviously you want to get to that region title game.
Yes, I think we need to carry over our aggressiveness and our energy, definitely, because if we lose our energy and if one of them gets ahead of us a little bit, we cannot lose our energy, and I think that if we keep each other up and keep hitting aggressively, we'll definitely be able to go into the finals.
Maria, thanks much for your time. We'll see you tomorrow night. Again, part of our Enbridge Energy players in the match, Maria Jurdy here alongside with Emerson Johnson on our post-match. So as again, the Warbirds win it 25-19, 25-20, and 29-27. The Jags will finish 24-12 on the season. Hayden Crockett, Paige Bosch, Addie Winterquist, Brooklyn Hoyland, the four seniors that'll graduate here for Northern Cass. And again, we'll have a new champ for the first time since 2019 here in Region 1. The Warbirds now improved to 24-10 on this season, and they are the kryptonite, if you will, against the Jags, taking 9 of the 10 sets that they played against each other this season and winning in every volleyball match as well. Warbirds again with Maria Jurdy with 10 kills. You had 5 by Johnson. Emerson also with 3 aces. Jurdy with a handful of blocks. Dotson-Rod with 5 kills. 3 by Kackman, 3 by Gockler. Northern Cass led by Winterquist with 13 kills. 8 by Hayden Crockett. 2 aces by Crockett and Tesh Jobber. And a volleyball match that goes 1 hour and 20 minutes here tonight in this one. We're going to take a quick little pause, and then we'll get you ready coming up here for the last match between Sargent County and Central Cass in our region region quarterfinals to find out who our region semis. But again, Northern Cass finishes 24-12 on the season, and we'll have a new champ in Region 1 after they earn the win, after we just heard from the Warbirds, again, players of the game in Jurdy and alongside with Emerson Johnson. We'll continue in about 20 minutes for the opening serve between the Squirrels and the Bulldogs here on your liveevent.com.